Okay, so now we're going to cover sections 4, 5, 6, and 7 if needed. And then, so 4 is the harvest, 5 is the nurse bonus actions, and 6 is inventory reduction. So we'll talk about how to do those. So scroll back over here. Now, so remember, previously in our worker actions, we'd placed down some pheromones, and maybe the game has, been on, and there was other pheromones even placed over here. However it happens. Anyway, when you get to stage 4, this is harvest, and so in harvest, you must take off 1 cube from each pheromone, your choice. So in this case, I have 2 pheromones that have stuff on it, so I can choose. Oh, maybe I want to take off this stone and the earth for whatever reason, or whatever combination I want. My choice, and I do that again, 1 from each pheromone over everywhere, and then I come back over here and I place them in my inventory, which is here. So great, that's straightforward, and everyone does that, and that basically just done simultaneously. And had I programmed any nurse up here, this would equate to the big board where the nurse special actions are located, and then you would take that action and fulfill those requirements. I'm going to talk about that in detail in a sub video here. So let's say that's happened. And then in section 6, which is inventory reduction, and you can see here that everyone has a minimum inventory of 4, depending, at the start of the game. And later, if you go down the technology track, which we'll talk about how to do that, you can see this can increase to 6, and that's why you have the 2 spots here. But that's the maximum you're ever going to be able to hold. Note that your larva inventory is over here, which is separate from your regular goods inventory, so those two don't conflict. But if you did have, too many goods for whatever your section was, you would have to reduce down your choice of what to basically throw away. And then, if this was the end, phase 6 of the 3rd season, fall for any year, then you immediately just go into a feeding section, and that is, each year it's different. On year 1, you need 4 food. Year 2 is 5. Year 3 is 6, and you would then have to feed. So in this case, let's say I had along the seasons had gathered 2 more food. So it'd actually be short here. Okay, so I'd only have the 2 food to feed. Oh no, but it says also that this sword equals food. So for every soldier I have still living up here, I need 1 less food requirement. Basically, the soldier's out hunting, gathering, if you will. And so in this case, I'd have to pay 2, and this basically gets me up to 3. But whoops, I needed 4 for year 1, so I don't get it. I can't do it. So I still have to pay these. They go away, and then I'd lose 3 points. That's what this is. So for every cube I couldn't pay, or choose not to, I guess you could choose not to for some reason, you would lose 3 points. So that's Agricola style there. And so in this case, I just lost 3 points at the end. So poor planning on my part, I suppose. So that's how that works. But again, this only comes in at the end of each year. So you know what the goal is every time. So that's good. And then that's it. You reset everything. You say all the nurses go back here, and if you had used any larvae down here to adjust your bonuses, which we'll talk about, then you would they get tossed as well, and then workers in here go back. So everything's reset, and you're ready to go and start the next year. And of course, to do that, you would move the year marker down on the main board and re-roll the 3 dice and reset. So that's how to do that. And I will stop here before going on for the next part.